new recruits.
Nayo tume ya uwiano na utangamano wa kitaifa NCIC imeandaa kikao na viongozi wa kidini kutoka kote nchini kwa madhumuni ya kuangazia hali tete ya kisiasa za vurugu humu nchini. Yanajiri siku moja tu baada ya tume hiyo kuzindua kampeni ya kuhamasisha amani kote nchini kabla uchaguzi mkuu wa mwaka ujao. Tusikilize kilichofanyika hapo awali kwenye kikao hicho.
Continuing to promote peace, national cohesion and peaceful coexistence in our country as enshrined in Article 10 of our Constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, we must recognize that beyond national responsibility, the pursuit of peace, as is required of us, is itself a divine undertaking, whose outcome ought to reflect in the moral and spiritual transformation of society. To pursue peace, we need peacemakers. We need men and women of civility. Men and women who will by collective action commit to courageously and sacrificially take the path of dialogue over hard stance, reconciliation over revenge, and unity over division as we enter the 2027 electoral cycle. While elections are political, Kenya's electoral history demonstrates that elections also test our national cohesion, social trust, institutional resiliency, and commitment to peaceful coexistence. We have recovered as a nation from a violent failure in the 2007 and 2008 election cycle, as we'll be hearing from our consultant, who will help us to understand where we have come from, where we are, and where we are headed to, giving us all the scenarios that we must pay attention to and do something about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we must work to maintain the peace fabric of our nation today. As peace that is kept in is peace that has been made. As we promote peace, we must also promote justice, inclusion, dignity, equal opportunity, and respect for the rights and freedoms of every Kenyan. In the recent days, leaders were here. We have been treated to localized tensions, political polarization, identity-based mobilization, hate speech, misinformation, and disinformation by leaders who are bent on divisive rhetoric, which poses a significant risk to peace and national unity. As interfaith leaders, we must step into the fray and wedge ourselves between the people and these few leaders whose actions threaten to roll back or claw back the gains of cohesion in our communities and country at large. We cannot keep quiet. Let us boldly stand in our God-given positions and unequivocally condemn such acts and systematically teach, train, and model the kind of leaders that the nation desires and deserves. A leadership that is premised on godly values. This collective approach, servants of God, leaders present here, will strengthen our preventive resolve as a commission. A peaceful election is not achieved on the day of election, and that has been clearly stated by some of the speakers here. It's a long process of preparation that ensures there is peace before, during, and after the electioneering period. Kenya has demonstrated time and again that dialogue, cooperation, and collective responsibility can overcome even the most difficult of challenges, including instances where competitors agree to disagree, where a divergent view does not mean enmity. Difference does not have to end in dehumanizing each other by calling one another names that perhaps have got meanings. Ladies and gentlemen, servants of God in this house, political competition is legitimate, while political violence is not. I repeat again, political competition is legitimate. Everybody has the right to compete for a space.
Naam, ni